Some yachts are built for those perfect day trips. Others are built to own the entire weekend. This here is Azimut take of a perfect weekender, Atlantis 45.
In the world of sport cruisers, the Atlantis 45 sits right in that sweet spot. Big enough for serious trips, small enough to still feel connected to the water. Welcome to YachtWay Spotlight series, the world's most modern website to find and buy your next yacht. We take them out, explore what makes them special, point out the clever and the questionable, and help you picture what it's like to own one. Azimut Yachts, one of Italy's most recognizable builders, with a design language that blends elegance and performance and is arguably the wife's favorite. The Atlantis range slots right between dayboat and a cruiser. Big enough for real trips, agile enough for short hops, and always with that unmistakable Italian touch. Starting from the aft, this is where the Atlantis 45 nails practicality. Hydraulic platform for swimming and easy access to water. Tender tucked right underneath the sunbed that is launched with a push of a button. And additionally, a storage hidden under the sunbed cushions, giving you quick access to your most used equipment.
Once you step up from the aft swim platform, you're greeted with a large sunbed right in the dead center of the entire boat, which is perfect for anyone who is around 6'1" tall, 185 centimeters over here. You have a bar right at the front, so you can rest assured that kids or anybody leaning against the sunbed while you're on the go, you're not gonna slide off. What's also great is the backrest part is slightly raised, so you feel as if you have a pillow right below you, making this whole lounging area extremely comfortable and plush. Talking about plush, if you're looking to stay more comfortable and not have the sun hitting your face, you do have the canvas beaming right above you, which is fantastic to add that extra shade. And talking about shade, we'll come back to that right now. Heading towards the cockpit area, first thing you have a gate. So if you do have kids or pets or anybody on board, you want to make sure that they stay in an enclosed area. This is a great option for that. Not to mention, you also have a subwoofer here with a speaker right towards the back as well. First off, on the right-hand side, you have a large seating area. So U-shaped seating, and you can comfortably fit 6-8 people behind the table. If you do want, you can obviously have director's chairs open here, adding extra 1 or 2 seats. Now, to extend your dining experience even further, you have these fold-out flaps, which make the dining table even larger. Talking about larger, on a boat, especially on the 45-foot size, storage is extremely important. That comes at a premium. You have actually area here where you can keep maybe your water toys, and same thing also under a bench right here.
Back here, everything is set for outdoor living. Barbecue, ice maker, top-loading fridge and freezer, all surrounded by plenty of storage. It's the kind of space that works well for a quick bite at the dock, as it does for a long day at anchor.
While there might be a lot of heat during the daytime, perhaps during the night cruises and sunset cruises, you may want to open up your whole sunroof and enjoy the starry skies or the Miami skylines right above you. The helm station might be a preferred place not just for the captain, but also for passengers, because it is a place you come to cool down if you do not want to go downstairs, because you do have 2 AC vents right in front of you, plus you also have an AC vent right by your feet.
This boat is loaded with the right options. Volvo Skyhook, Garmin class cockpit with 12-inch screens, FLIR night vision, chain counter, and side power bow thruster. Options like these not only make life easier, they also protect resale value, because these are options that every buyer is looking for. And since we are on a subject of right options, you can do more than just browse this yacht in 3D on YachtWay. You can plan your trip with Nautics, choose your A and B, like Miami to Bimini, and it'll show you how fast you'll get there and how much fuel you use. It works on every listing page, so have some fun and plan your perfect trip.
All the way at the bow, you have a large sunbed for those extended sunbathing sessions. Once again, the whole cockpit area comes in handy in so many different situations and so many different instances. Not to mention, on top of the windshield, you have 2 large windshield wipers, keeping the windshield clean at all times. All the way at the roof, you have Skyhook, which is a dynamic positioning system, excellent to stay in one place while you're waiting for bridges to open. It's an extremely expensive option. This boat definitely has that. Also has a Starlink. So if you do want to come out, enjoy this place, perhaps you can use it as an office. Who knows? You also have a KVH dome, and as a cherry on cake, you have a FLIR night vision camera as well. Coming all the way towards the bow, obviously proper anchor over here, and for anything that you may want to store, this acts also not just as an anchor, a chain locker, but as a place where you can keep all your fenders, store that. Welcome to the below deck of the Atlantis 45. Now, first off, on the starboard side, you have a quite large galley area, L-shaped that is. You have a sink hidden right underneath this panel here, a cooktop, 2-burner cooktop, a microwave right above that, storages everywhere, electrical panel controls here, and also all the switchboard is over here with the breakers. So if you have any fuses that go off, you can change them quickly right here as well. Right below that is your light switches, your UPS breakers, etc. Everything is easily accessible, not to mention also your generator control, which is Maze. And apparently I've heard this is one of the quietest generators that you can have on a boat. While you're cooking, you can let in natural light, and natural light is not coming in just from the starboard. It also comes in from the port side large window, which also has shades. So while you're in a marina or at the anchor, you can rest assured. So if you want to give yourself additional privacy, you can most certainly do that. Talking about privacy, this is a great place to come and duck away from the sun. A nice U-shaped seating, a C-shaped seating, some may say. A table, great for maybe you want to do office work, using that Starlink you have on the hardtop, as well as the fact that this table goes all the way down, so perhaps you want to use it as a third cabin. You could easily do that as well. The whole below deck area feels extremely large. Number one is because you have the side windows to let in natural light. Also, you have another light source right above your head, which makes this room feel very bright. To make it feel even more spacious, all the way at the end is a large mirror, so makes this room feel significantly greater and feels almost like a concert hall. All the way forward is where you have the owner's cabin. First off, obviously you can close down this whole room, giving you even more privacy. Next to that is where you have a TV mounted on the wall. Below that, a sound bar on top of the nice finishes. The fact that this room has ample amount of headspace, even for taller people, me being 6'1", on the starboard side is where you have a walk-in shower now. Ample amount of space. Also, what is fantastic is there's no toe kick, so you won't kick your toes against anything. In the ceiling, there's no frame that extends out, so you do not need to duck down as you walk in, as you can see. Very comfortable. These are small things, but these will become important once you are on the boat, because all the areas tend to be slightly tighter on all the vessels. What's fantastic is you have a dry head, so you can step inside. Not just do you have one head in this boat, you have two. And owner's cabin has the dry head. Close this all up. Plus, you have a bench here, so if you do want to take a sit, rest, you can easily do that. Plus, what you also have is underneath is a storage area for all your sponges, etc. So if you want to store anything, this is a great place to keep everything at. I have not seen this before, but this is a fantastic way of utilizing space. Not to mention you also have a drain here, so whatever things may need to drain away, you can rest assured it drains away.
Looking at yachts on YachtWay? You can now apply for financing right from the listing page. It's called Easy Fund. No middleman, no hassle. just fast approvals with trusted lenders. Find your perfect yacht and finance it on YachtWay.com.
On top of a galley area and a living room downstairs, plus an owner's cabin forward, you have a large guest cabin, which has not just 2 but 3 beds inside. We're on one of them right now, testing it out. So you have, I'm 6'1", I can easily lay down over here. Plus you have large windows on either side. Great views out, huh? You can see a big princess over there heading by. An ample amount of headroom, storage everywhere, TV right in front of you. I tell you, it literally feels more like a 55-footer than a 45-foot.
In addition to 3 guest berths, your guests also get their own head with shower, separated by a partition so the sink and toilet stay dry, with a clever lead over the toilet during the shower use. And because it's located right by the entrance, it doubles perfectly as a day head, so guests don't need to use the owners. Of course, every yacht has its beating heart. To access the engine room, you use the hatch next to the galley, leading to twin D6 IPS 650 engines. They propel the Atlantis 45 to 35 knots at the top end, and with the Seakeeper 6 engaged, she stays rock steady at anchor. This particular boat was fully serviced just a few months ago. Engines, pods, fresh bottom paint, so it's truly turnkey. If you'd like to see this yacht, you can schedule a tour in person or via video right from the listing page on YachtWay.com.
Azimut Atlantis 45, perfect for those day trips and excellently positioned for those longer getaways. You were watching YachtWay Spotlight, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.